Alright. Let's get the show on the road. My girl is gone. And as much as I didn't really want to use this picture, I felt like I couldn't not use it. Sorry, Chiaki. Pat, pat. Okay. So, we're gonna do more of Monomi's thing, even though she's, kind of not alive. But, that's fine. That's alright. Details. Sometimes things happen. Let's see how the audio is. It's weird that it's kind of low. That's fine. Right? Testing 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. We'll allow it. Hi, Mary! Did your sub run out for Tom? There it is. Okay. So, stage 5. Let's see what I circle around in my world. Am I just on the beach? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. I don't know. I'm curious what the boss will be, because I took out... Didn't I? Well, yeah. Right? I don't know. I'm stupid. I can't count. Hello there! How is Mary? Ready for more, wacky Danganronpa action? Man, this game sure isn't depressing. Or anything. I miss Chiaki. Yeah. Hello? Can you... Sir? Bro. Alright, well, I can get you at least. Would you get away from the wall? There you go. I'm sure I am. I don't know where I'd be stopping today, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just go through to the entire end of the game. I doubt it, but we'll see. Really, that didn't hit him. Okay. Give me that milk. That milk. How many times do I have to circle you guys? There we go. Ruler's underwear. Nice. Love to see it. I mean, I don't particularly care about combos, but they're cool. That'll be a thing in the fighting games when I do them too. Where are you? There you are. Found you, faker. God, I keep forgetting to do that. 2 a.m.? I could do 2 a.m. I probably don't want to because, make it 3 a.m. One of these guys showed up. I don't really want to because of, work at 11. But it'll be fine. I'm probably going to sleep at 2 anyway. Yeah, these guys chalk on an entire another hour. Because they are the worst. Nobody asked. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. Did that hurt him? Come on. God. I'm really curious what the bosses for Chapter 5 and 6 are going to be for this mode. It's going to be 10 of these guys. Thank God. Hello! Oh, there's a recolor. Fun video game girl died. She was the best. Around. Well now I'm kind of suffering. That's all I'm doing. This is an extra mode that doesn't really matter, it seems. But I'm doing it anyway. I don't know how I did that. Okay, I don't know why that didn't count. Come on. I don't know how that didn't count. Is he dead? No. It just stopped giving me sound. Please, you're touching the light. It's not fair. Okay, that's one. These things are awful. They're so bad. I wish they had names. Freaking robot munchlax. Okay. Man. Who killed your girl? So that last trial was, man, Nagano, the white-haired crazy man. He killed Chiaki. He died and then he killed Chiaki. Man, Nagano's a dick. He committed suicide, but rigged it in a way that it would reveal the traitor, who was Chiaki. And honestly, it was super clever how he pulled it off. Well, he was trying to kill everybody, but details. In any case, he's insane. Maybe she's fine. No, she got smashed by Tetris. Yeah. She, her execution was really, all out. It was pretty good. That might actually be the best execution, out of the two games. Like, I love her and all, but the way she died was pretty cool. Oh, I thought I could make it. I like how he didn't do anything. That. Got some Diglets. Ah. Oh, I thought you were the last one. There you are. I would definitely recommend looking up her death, her execution. I watched a few other people react to the death, and yeah, everybody agrees that it's like literally it's just the worst. I mean, it's good, but it's also bad. It's the worst. Why did she have to go? I'm so mad that Nagato's smart. He didn't need to be. There's a lot happening. If I could just... Hey, so you know how I touched the rainbow? Taste the rainbow? There we go. That's more like it. Okay, I don't know why that counted as a hit. Their heads look like butts. Just saying. How did he kill himself? I thought he was tortured. Yeah. Yeah, me too. He did all of that to himself. He made it look extremely like he was murdered. He sure wasn't. He made it look like he was tortured and murdered and made it super believable. Yeah. That was a fun chapter. Nagato is insane. What was the sequence of events again? I think he slashed himself while he was tied up. Oh, okay, this is the last one, I think. That's the last Mana Beast. And then 6, I guess, is Monokuma? Question mark? Well, he should be easy, aside from the roundhouse kick. Okay, and that. I had him for a second, and now everything's suffering. Okay, stop with the roundhouse. Alright, Chuck Norris. Calm down. Buddy! What? What in the world? Oh god, he's doing it again. Wait. No. Don't do that. Stop it? Oh my god. That was awful. That was terrible. Oh my god. I will. This is a side mode that I probably don't need to be doing. But here I am doing it. I'm really curious what that'll have. PS4 hasn't spit out the game yet, so that's really good. Alright. let's continue with the final chapter. Chapter 0. The party can be started. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I know that's a fighting game reference. It was terrifying and very I did not expect it. Very unexpected. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. Shaking was quite irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. It would suddenly shake violently. Prepare to hear this sound a lot. Oh, God. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting, for me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Oh, how boring. Nagato! Great, you're live because this is chapter 0. I'm lamenting over the fact that I'm not yet as overpowered as I thought in Toho. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. Just be overpowered. This man killed the woman I love. It was clearly directed at me. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? You know what I forgot to do? Hold on. I need to find it again. I'll get there. Ships. Oh, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. It'll take like a week or so. Just get good. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagato. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. So that's your talent, then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? Oh, so is this somebody new? This isn't Hajime? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak, too, right? So you're one of us? Oh, well, that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Oh, sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. Oh, I don't have it. Shoot. Soundboard. Where are you, buddy? There you go. Dun dun. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They're profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level, and because of these guys, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring! While the world is shaped by the will of the majority, it makes sense that it bends... That was weird. Oh, is that you? Okay. The world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. I asked my mom about a specific thing in the fridge that I didn't know. It's good until October. She's gone for a month. And just the wording of her reply is hilarious to me. No, finish it off. All food is yours. All of it. All of it's mine. Finish it. Perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. All the food in the world is mine. All the world's gems are mine. But what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It's now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? And explain your hand. This. Huh? Wait. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. Is that... Hey, Will, are you gonna play, Danganronpa at all? Danganronpa 1? Because, I'm about to name drop. Alright, is that Junko's hand? I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy, because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that, well, huh? Do I hate her? That's strange. Okay. Alright, Nakato. Look at the window! We're finally here! You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. I already know because I'm loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. You're a freaking loser. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Was that the end of the chapter? Did I win? Oh wow, it was. That's a surprise. Yeah, Nagato something. Oh, Hajime. What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Oh, that's right. Last time he was glitching out and being very weird. This is a speed run, by the way. I need to find the thingy. Where is it? Where's the thingy? I need it. I need it. Now for the final chapter. A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Probably through the door, buddy. I don't know how that works, but sure. I'm glitching up. That's okay. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like the trial ground, but then why... It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at the island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Mr. Monokuma, is that you?
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you
Yeah,
all.
please do.
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Do that. You know, if you can find it. Did he say that he, what I think he just said? He definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak. But why would this place be Hope's Peak? And not just that. What's the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Yeah, one would think. Let's get Hajime's perspective on windows. What is this? In a normal classroom, there'd be a window, but instead there's this iron plate bolted here. If I tried knocking on it with my fist, like that, looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope's Peak? It might be. Where do I put it? Downloads, I think? No. Wait. No? Now, why is that not working? That's stinky. Oh, I see. Okay. I can make that work. I'm not broken. No, I don't wanna stop glitching out. Glitching out is fun. I'm trying to multitask. There's a camera. Why would there be a camera inside the school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as the cameras on the island? If so, who's watching us? Is it whoever's controlling Monokuma? Perhaps. This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? Alright. Broken heart? Why your heart broken? Get out of here. Is that a firewall? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. But I want to go here. Or to... I want to go to the... I love the Despair Hotel, please. Yeah. All of the, Wait, that one's not blocked off. Wait, that's not Ira. Okay. There's the store. There's the vault room. No entry permitted. You just have hearts on the nurse's office. Man, I wish I could go into any of these places. I don't know what they look like at all. Gym's here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. And glitched right through. And then I met Makoto. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. 6 is glitching out. It's turning into a 9. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium. You really got me.
Damn
Yo,
right.
Hajime. You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
What did you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak or something? That cannot be possible! You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to long-awaited Hope's Peak?
Why, you...
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you guys it's the Hope's Peak.
Of course
There's no way that's true.
No,
Oh, but it is.
no.
I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak. What's left of it, anyway. Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak fell to ruin. You were serious about that? I don't believe it! But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean? Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. Hold on. I gotta do the thing. That's what he is. Also, I gotta find that. Yeah. Okay. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine,
well,
fine.
It's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. As me. Even with this, enough with this. Just spit it out already. I can't read. Hold on, I got a button for that. I haven't used in a while. I became competent. Where'd you take us? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin, and
In
it
other
means
words,
I made this Hope's Peak between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. Between? What do you mean between? What do you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your mind's getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. No, you. You swear. Get out of here. Reading is very hard. It's fine to hurry along. To the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No
It's nothing to be so
way.
cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. 2 plus 2. What is fish? Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
As the headmaster, I'm conflicted. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are
But on the
you
other
sure
hand,
about
I'm worried
this?
about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave the island or stay here. We're obviously going to get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
Yeah, no, you can't. Tisk tisk. For shame. Sorry, Will. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No,
You can't
no,
do that.
no.
The main cast hasn't arrived yet. What?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak. I don't think this needs to be said, but all the info is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever, otherwise the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured, and strive to do your best during your field trip. Jersey fried chicken. Mmm! Yummy. It's a little better than that Kentucky guy. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world, main cast. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. I can't imagine why. He kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
There it is. How do we make it back to Hope's Peak from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot
There's no
be.
place for Hope's Peak to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? That's the one! This is the Hope's Peak I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Why is this happening? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. But alas, I did not. Alright. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and strong will. You are worthless! Nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak that you couldn't even see that? Just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen?
Hey,
Now's not the
bastard.
time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing.
Um,
I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna
As
do
long
it.
as I don't beat the heck out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means? Just
Hey.
what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You
Not
serious?
World Ender, then we really were tricked by Monokuma.
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that. Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma's telling us to investigate that info on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. Nope. There we go. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
so annoying.
I'm not really good at taking exams. Guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Ba-da-ba! Alright. Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope's Peak about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this island? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this building. And there she goes. You're already going? What's that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious? She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal. Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gym.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Please excuse me. Took a deep bow and left.
Oh my. Miss Sonia.
Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chase after Sonia. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. A bit more and it's gonna end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. Yeah, somebody's gonna die. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Investigation time! Kill Command's a good song. So there's literally nothing in here. I can't even look at the cameras or anything. Hey! How's it going, buddy?
I knew you'd
Hey, it's
do
Data
it.
Monokuma. Kazuichi sure is a simp. Who can blame him, though? What are you oing? Wait, this is not right. That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gym, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for this trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Hey, Sonia, are you seeing all this? Okay. This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it now. As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Invisible wall. Let me go this way. Okay, I can't go into the creepy room. Yeah, the morgue! Oh. The killer music. You know what I'm weighing? No, I don't. What are you weighing? Are you insane? In the membrane? For mayhaps? So the dojo is the only one I can go into. Alright. Well, what's in the dojo? Oh yeah, my pet. Are you dead yet? Nope, you pooped though. Proud of you. Yeah, what about Sake? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Mistake. So there's lockers. I saw that thing on the floor. Bunch of wooden lockers. Each of them has a traditional-looking woodblock key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. Doesn't look like a clue. What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious-looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history class. Or history first class. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. And what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Okay. So just as I thought, he made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an intro to Hope's Peak history as narrated by the cutesy characters on the cover. The story begins with an intro to Hope's Peak, a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, they have been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. Murder! No, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve are quite high compared to most schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak received an endless stream of applicants. Whew. God dang it. Okay. Hope's Peak is now available to talentless commoners, people who only care about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak. They were crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down with without accomplishing anything. The end. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, tragedy and tragedy of Hope's Peak, these names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions some names, so I don't really know the details, but it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. that department was only built to collect money. I was one of the reserve course students, right?
But
That's
hold
weird.
on.
Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course. I will punch you. Do it! Do it! The thing that's weird is you, of course. Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say? Based on my assumption, Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the reserve students. Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. Yeah? At least 2 punches? Why 2? I didn't do anything. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I'd know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forget? That's not it. When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. That's expected of a reserve student. I forgot what the first one was for, but I know there was at least one other. Then it's out of the running. That doesn't count. Reserve department. Alright. Armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? Map developers. Cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a JoJo, but in this situation, it just looks bizarre. No. You already looked at that, buddy. Target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a minigame here. Wait, what am I saying? Is that all freaking fourth wall stuff? There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. Gotta love breaking the fourth wall. It does look pretty. I don't know what he's talking about. He's stupid. So... I guess they just started... Oh, no. Never mind. I can go in here. Okay. I thought they started me at the top so I could just work my way down and look at stuff. Okay, so what is this? Okay. This is another mango. It's laying on top of the desk. Manga for Morons. The Tragedy of Hope's Peak. That's the same one. It's why Hope's Peak went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the history tragic. Blah. If I read this mango, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I wonder if these are references to stuff. Mangoes! I took the mango from the desk and started flipping through the pages. To see... Pages? To see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. Hold on, I got you. There he is. Hi, Light. How are you doing? What's written here, as the name suggests, the tragedy occurred at Hope's Peak. Key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, he was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. You want chocolate? Go get some chocolate. I kind of want chocolate too, to be honest. The ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of his origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of his existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak, student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect his superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of reserve students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. I wonder if Light's gonna stay, or if he's just gonna say, yell Kiryu and then dip. There's no chocolate here. Why? And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as all of that. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. Hey, I think that's the first time that Danganronpa has been mentioned in out of the two games. Do I actually get to know what a Danganronpa is? What does that mean? It's kind of hard to do that because there's like a silent space in the beginning. Give chocolate. Yeah, I also rarely want chocolate to begin with. It's kind of rare for me to want chocolate. I like it, but it's not like my go-to. With a heavy sigh, I closed the mango. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Man, it's like he's speaking directly to me. I sent you so much chocolate. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously ticks me off. But Ultimate Hope. Nagano mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagano said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents? Wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. Oh yeah, reserve. Here it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak, but that is a worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident's really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. Mysteries just keep piling up. What if I send you something? Why is that not possible? Where are the peaches? Coke. What flavor of Coke? Root beer? Alright, now where can I go? That's locked. Sonia's missing again. Can I go into... Yeah! The bio lab. That's what this is, for sure. Man, I hate this room. What's this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like. But that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? These fourth wall breaks. Memories.
I've been found.
I like how he was hiding under the desk like that. Tarps! Sorry, I got excited. This looks like a plastic tarp. Why is it left out like this? Clean up after yourselves. Hey, don't judge. They were going through some stuff. Another mango! Mango for morons. The biggest, most awful... Yeah. Can't even fit on the page. It's a tarp! I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. If you don't know what a fourth wall is, you should play Kid Icarus Uprising. Completely shredded. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Uh-huh. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents isn't known as that. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy mango starts with this sentence. All of that was simply the trigger. At first, uprising by the reserve students that triggered the tragedy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. Escalate. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable, big word, from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. I love wontons. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. Was it a drink? I don't know, I think it was. You have no proof of that. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized that what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. Feeling immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world, war waged in the name of despair. Would this bother you? Coup d'etat. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization. Devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Speak, a group called Ultimate Are you about to walk? Are you walking right now? Furiously? Hands clenched. Just keep a tally. Instead of using Hope Speak talents for the of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. My name's not Christopher. I'll get the next plane up there. What does that... I don't get it. What does that mean? Christopher. I'm trying to think of a Christopher that walked along... Oh, walking? Christopher Walken. You're not walking. Oh, okay. It works. Now, it's funny after learning the punchline. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, all of that. I'm not saying it. Pretty sure I read it a bunch in Danganronpa 1. No, not doing it again. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. Tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. Well, it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. Okay. No. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No
Are you seriously
way.
yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
You don't like manga? High school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. What's this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. Will.
No!
There you go.
No!
The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
God
Damn it, all to hell!
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Yeah. I remember, it was like 5 minutes ago, yep. I did include it. I'm very happy. That's what I was doing at the beginning of the stream, putting it, because I forgot to put it into the file, and I'm like, where is it? He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. That was the first use of it. It was great. Whether or not this really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak to its destruction, they connected to both? Plus, the organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? If they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? No use. I'm going to freeze to death. That's another one. I should have It's No Use on the soundboard. That's my juice! I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering ran out. That was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Good question. That's probably the final room. When it's winter, you should wear your boots! Oh, here we go. Hi! No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him. Hello, Ajime! I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, alright? What are you doing here?
No,
There was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating Hot Pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? It's not the key piece of info you've been waiting for so long for.
What?
Surprise, it's about Ultimate Despair. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. Lady Junko Enoshima! There she is. It hurt. As the former Ultimate Despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor. Created the Ultimate Despairs. There's one really horrible person in that group. Hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of powers. I can only read that as... Whenever I see that word, I think of JonTron and just him going, "Ach!" So, echelon. There's actually a place nearby that I drive past the sign every now and then, and it's called the Echelon. Or Echelon, whatever. And it, I always think of that. The Echelon. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. Then what was their purpose? Like I said, why did they cause the incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without a purpose.
Hey!
It was Junko's despair. For Junko, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko as Junko. Yeah. Didn't... I said that. Echelon. Echelon. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by... taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything, really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department? They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve all committed mass suicide. Oh! They did what?
What'd you
All
say?
2,357. Should have been Leon again. It wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. I wonder who. Is that me? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko's already dead. What? What? How does... Fuigo? Buddy? I need you to give me context. Is it true what you said? Junko's really dead?
Huh?
Well, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. No, wait, what was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like, the killings we were involved in, they were killings, that happened at Hope's Peak. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Don't worry, question it. Nice. Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko is dead.
Like,
Turns out that Killing School Life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever. I'm having a stroke, as you can see. I'm sorry. I can only imagine what you must be thinking. It's probably this.
God damn it, all to hell! You little bitch!
They're best friends. I can't wait to see who I pull from freaking 3. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak and forced them to kill each other. I love Sonia since the second she showed up on screen. Former students of Hope's Peak, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a girl. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Hope's Peak are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival. Just the delivery of that line. Which one? Both of them? Because both of them are really good. They're really delivered just extremely well. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko failed. Junko lost those students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. Maybe. God darn it. All to heck. I love it so much.
God damn it all to hell.
I think it's like... God. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko isn't alive anymore. Then who's our enemy? If Junko's already dead, and are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that one's school life. I don't know who's imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No
If the
shit.
students from Hope Speak stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those cameras the same too? The cameras all over the island. They broadcasting somewhere, just like the cameras during the school life? Ultimate Despair. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What, do you have a problem with that? I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you
Oh,
gonna
well,
do?
just raise the flag. What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that? One step at a time, you're getting
how
closer to clearing my character out. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including info on the outside and inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Is he talking about, like, progression flags?
What?
You're gonna talk a woos out? Alright. Have fun! No, I don't need to. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days, it was actually a term to use... Yeah, he just started on his own. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He's just kind of saying that it's fine, alright, you don't have to keep explaining. Fine, alright, but I'm just getting to the good part. I've already heard this from you. The fact that the chalkboards are wiped clean, too. Oh, I progressed. Changed to a different hallway again. So sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Hiya, Kane. I can barely see you. Kane switching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings.
Based on my
You know,
gut
it's just
feel-
my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. What do you mean? Who? I don't know, it's just my gut.
It's just my gut.
Always watching. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. Surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Alright, so where am I viewing? Can't go there. Probably can't go to the headmaster room. Can't go to those. Yeah, that's locked. That's locked. Music room? Music room! I want to go to the bathroom. So I guess I have to stop after the investigation's over. Somewhat. This looks like the music room, except I don't know what that is. I feel like I can see something strange. Monument. That definitely wasn't there. Oh, I barely even saw that. The monitor. It's a very nice looking grand piano. It might be very valuable. Ibuki might have been able to play this. Aw. Hologram? What is this? Words are floating in the air. It's like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It's like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained info. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak. You're gonna flip? I think we'll do that. All that yawning you're doing make me tired. I'm not yawning! I haven't yawned. I've only yawned like twice. It doesn't count. Maybe I should go downstairs and grab my Gatorade. I wish I could figure out a way to fight back the yawns, but... there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak, it is possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. I don't have a Baja Blast. Send me one, please. There's nowhere nearby that carries them, especially this late. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. It's not my fault that this town is so small and stupid. God, I hate this place. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we've received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. Seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the thing is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Monument! 10 Commandments. Move to a larger town, even my town carries Baja Blast. I mean... But... your area is a lot bigger. Yeah, fix the construction in Georgia. Make it stop. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? Why wouldn't there be? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that, there's a short passage. To combat that, the graduates of Hope's Peak were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Future Foundation was established by graduates of Hope's Peak. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. He's lying. I guess that's all the clues here. It's finally confirmed. Future Foundation is on our side, at least. We were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. What the heck? That's weird. I don't know what any of this is. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused that. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email, too. What's this research facility mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Government gave states money to work on infrastructure and Georgia wanted to spend it on construction no one asked for. Ah! Yes! Gotta love it when towns and cities just do that. Give pointless... Why is that so trippy? I could watch that forever. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Nope. I was saying something, I think. Oh, hey, the teacher's on. Use it or lose it. Gotta love it when they do that. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe...
Why are the flowers like that? It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office. Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with her? Give it up already. Look, who could blame him? Flowers on top of the desk? They look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? Oh, it has everybody's names. I love how it just says Ultimate Imposter for not Togami. White tells you what's open. Oh, on the mini-map? I didn't even see. List of subjects is written on the blackboard. Just below that are names I've seen before. Is that Hiyoko? Oh, and there's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written there. Wait, she's a lot older there. I think. What is this newspaper? Yeah, what? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko... This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? The Hiyoko we knew was a brat! Absolute twerp. Florida there were 2, Illinois had none, Kentucky and Tennessee. Wow. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says that's Hiyoko. Then she has an older sister with the same first and last name. It happens. That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hiyoko. Did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. She does not have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? There's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hiyoko. What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of stuff for looking like that. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She kind of died. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. You never know.
Today,
Well,
I'm
regardless,
feeling
all the clues I
white.
provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey,
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? If it said subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment. Did that change Hiyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up, but experiment! If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that there were also test subjects, right? Our names are also written there. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
Better not have anything to do with time travel. Let's go! It is, Will. All of you. It's freaking...
Shut up.
Now I can look at this guy. Extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. Name etched into it says... Oh. The founder, and his name... Izuru. Doesn't this contradict the info I obtained earlier? Another mystery. Yeah. That's definitely, weird. Okay. Another thing. It sure does. And I think that's for the best. Like the music from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. We understand this matter regarding survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound feasible at all. I guess that's understandable. If the thing is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Okay, so what I'm getting is this version of Hope Speak is virtual. I don't know how he shoved everybody into a virtual world, but we'll allow it. Kazuichi.
Are we screwed?
That list of subjects seems really dangerous.
Hey,
Don't tell me all this killing is gonna have some psychotic conclusion like it's some experiment. Didn't even happen. He just sword art everywhere. Everybody's just wearing the goggles, sitting back, muscles atrophying. The hallway's different from last time. I guess when the flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. How could he do that? Now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just gonna waste my energy. Oh, I see. Okay. Man, the memories. I really like that. That's great. You can see the wireframes. They had fun with that. Okay. The floating windows. I love it. They just went all out. The rec room. Good old Sakura. The pool table's floating. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Oh hey, file. I kind of want... Can I not look at that? Really? Okay. Hologram. What's this one say? Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. Sakura. It's their own asset. Yeah. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. I almost accidentally said wounded, because I hate the English language. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants, there's still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new info to report. We'll continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? I guess it's not possible that the Foundation set this all up. My Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. English is just 5 languages in a trench coat. You're right. What is this hologram thing anyway? It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No,
who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Darts! I don't know why I speak it. It's awful. I would much rather say El queso es en mis pantalones. There's a dartboard, but this is still in school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place? Mis pantalones es en la biblioteca. I don't know. German's just... technically, I already know German. It's just a bunch of yelling random letters together angrily. La biblioteca is in mis pantalones. Y mi cabeza. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, Toko, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. Oh. Really? I can't... Alright. Wait, why is the... Nice firm-looking leather sofa. Looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Did they do that on purpose? Alright. What are you oing? It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. This is confidential. That means it's a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Hanakuma. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. A reference? What is that a reference to? I thought it was just a regular question. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. Community! Oh! I don't think I remember that one. I don't remember what the rest of that reference is. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. Probably because it was highlighted. The plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. What true hope? Was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. I haven't checked... Oops. Why do I keep doing that? One of my favorite references to O. That's your first takeaway? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again? Not looks like I'm standing on the ceiling. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? This music's good. Like an 8-bit remix. This is just totally disconnected from reality. Alright. We'll go with it. This is wild. This is a Bob. Oh, I gotta go to the library. This is so freaking weird. I wish I could look further up or down, but I can't. Oh, okay. I can go to the library and that room. I'll go to the library. Keep going? Nah, I think I should just stop here, Mary. I think that's a good idea. Everything is fine. This is okay. Yeah. No, this is perfectly fine. This is okay. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Look at all the highlighted freaking... Oh, the laptop's gone. Okay. It must be another one of the Foundation's emails. Should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. Wait, what was it? Wait, what did that say? Hold on. Wait. To Future Foundation 14 Division Makoto Nagi. Oh! Got a name drop. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our deals, right? Read. New World. Order. The Future Foundation rescued from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. My boy is my boy. Treason. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Nah, not my Makoto. Not my Makoto. He's a good Christian boy. Alright, let's go to that other room that was completely unimportant in the first game. 2B. Hashtag not my Makoto. Hajime, are you okay, buddy? That's not the right room. That's not the right room. That's a different room. Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school, and now I'm suddenly in the laundry room. Just saying. Oh, I can't inspect all freaking 10 of the washing machines. Worst game ever. Oh, hi, Monokuma.
No.
Alright. Tablet PC. There's the Junko magazine. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power's on, too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Wikipedia. Neo World program. This word, Neo World. Seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. I just think it's funny, Neo World program, because Neo is new, so it's just New World program. Neo just sounds cooler. Or they're referencing the Matrix. What if the closer are referencing anything? I don't think so, but I'll check. Because the laundry room in 1 had the same... Well, it looked like... I didn't really, look at them. But that would be really cool if you get, Hina's jacket, or, I don't know, Celeste's dress. Freaking... I said her name, so I have to.
You little bitch.
Love you. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. PCs. The Neo World program, which we'll stick with that, is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Programmer. Was that... That wasn't... Was that Chiaki? Yeah. Neo, the world ends with you. Love that guy! We're among the many talented people. By mounting a device to the cranium, the program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Yeah. So the school. Or the entire... But no, probably not. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with info contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for that purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. God dang it, I need to look at clothes! Hajime! A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Well, it might be. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is... Ah! Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that this... There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
Nah. None of those clothes are a reference to anything. That sucks. That's a missed opportunity. You could have had something from everybody in... all of the people that died in the first game. You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything's all made up. Made up. Including me too. Made up. So, does that include the... It kind of seems like that includes the entire island. I was thinking it was just a school, but like, the entire game was virtual.
Hiya!
Great. Fantastic. Bathroom break? What? For you or me? Are you making me go to the bathroom? Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, how are you supposed to read this in, like, leet speak? How do you read that? Because I've heard some people, like, do that for various things, like Deltarune. But, like, it's awful. Or Homestuck, I'm sure, too. By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? Just sound like you're glitching out, I guess. From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this. Read it as is, because one is I. The only ones who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. Hoo. I'm freaking out, man! This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but I really appreciate the freaking wireframe stuff. I don't know. There's just something about it. It's really cool. Aesthetically pleasing. Hi, Sonia! Are you tripping out too? I think I ate something weird.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? I've never heard of that one. The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Splish! Splish!
You fool!
Ah. Good stuff. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. Alright. Thanks, Sonia! I want to go in there. Actually, did I pass the AV room? Wait a second. It says I can go in there. Not yet, I guess. Are you fake? Hi, Monokuma. The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. You have a weird thing on you. Okay. Back to 1B. It's a freaking monolith. Okay. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. Hajime, you didn't mention at all of the things floating in the rec room. I don't want to hear it. Welcome back, Will. Is it soft? Hug it! But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at the object... Oh, hey, it's binary! Hey, can somebody translate that? What does it say? Error, no identify... Oh! Chihiro! I wasn't trying to say Chiaki before. I was trying to say Chihiro. Welcome to the Neo World program. A floating person is talking to me. That wouldn't be alter ego. 'Cause who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an AI program. It'd make me happy if you called me alter ego. That's the name my master gave me when he created me. Wait, but... It can talk! But what are you? Alter Ego, Artificial Intelligence Program. I'm the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. It's that feeling from earlier again. I like how it says not female. I'm looking at all the text. Freaking no identifier, not female. Keeping it secret. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Alter Ego of the New World. It's a good... Tell me, what is the Neo World program? It has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. It's okay, Alter Ego. Most of its words, I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Danganronpa 2 is isekai? Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me what was the Neo World program used for in the first place? Serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's programmed for creating hope. The fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period. So Monokuma was right, we did lose our memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me, too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak, while it's still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But I don't know what's happening in the outside world, I'm sorry. You saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us, but they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the observer in that virus? For this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Monomi and Chiaki? They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of a virus infecting everything, that has changed. The virus being Monokuma? It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. So, is this a situation where you die in the game, you die in real life? Or is everybody else, like, alive still? That's a good question. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole my portion of my abilities, which contains my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player? I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? Small Smooth Brain? Why do you have Small Smooth Brain? What did you do? If so, does that virus possess an AI just like her? What the heck? An AI waging an attack against another one. That's so irritating. But how did that virus infect the program? The program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Another traitor. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. I don't fully comprehend what's going on here. Well, I don't think I do either. But from my understanding, the entire game, everybody, has been put into a video game. Or just virtual world. Where... And Chiaki and Monomi were the teacher and student that were supposed to guide everybody. But then Monokuma appeared, because he's a virus. And bad stuff happened. The entire game. So, yeah. Right now, that's pretty much the track that we got. I don't think I missed anything. It was brought to the Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter the facility is someone who was a member of the Foundation. What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers. They're the observers. Well, it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it, but I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit. If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to... Okay, based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm... change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and... What is this music? People die when they are killed. Yeah. Papa Monokuma... honors class. Papa Monokuma's honor class. Alright. Oh god! This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your... Hey, you okay? Uh-huh. So I've heard. Oh, they're negative. Negative vision. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know that silhouette! I know that man! Can I touch it? Does he just show up? It's like, I'm Makoto Naegi, I'm average. Hello! Flavin. Polykuma? Love it. Monokuma literally just dropped Deus Ex Machina. He's kind of allowed to do whatever he wants at this point. It was already kind of established. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Is that Makoto talking? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through an alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. I mean, I take this as his regular freaking, I take this as his theme song. I don't care if you're caught in the machine. Oh, yeah, God in them. I get it. Took it literal. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, the person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this is actually Makoto, I feel like this is fitting.
You little bitch!
If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Who is this guy anyway? He seems really average. Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. Sorry, all your friends are dead. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. Will, just for context, this man, this red silhouette man, is Makoto from the first game. He's the main character. He's a player character. Despite being average, he lived. This was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? Well, that makes sense, too. I can't believe he honored Leon like that. Assuming he created this. I don't know who created this, but, like... We need a password. Let's make it Leon. To honor him. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared the password just in case something went wrong. like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect, so he did prepare it. That was him. Shout out to him. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the Observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that Leon password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagato, who saw it first, would erase that password. He kinda sucks. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. So it's more so for Sayaka than Leon. Because, I mean, kind of screw Leon, but, I mean, he went through a lot. Anyways, can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's a forced shutdown sequence. Self-destruct. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means that even if they stole this teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Makoto, please. You're going insane. Buddy. Kimoyashi Baba? Makoto, please, you're having a stroke. What was that just now? Hey, Hajime. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see. Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good AI tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. About that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you. Do your best. What do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth, but what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working toward a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Leon. Leon! Shutdown sequence. Alright. I want to talk to Alter Ego again. Weapon, I don't think I do. Alright. It's the same thing. Security warning. World model island. The renderer. I'm trying to look at all of that. But it's kind of like going too fast. Alrighty. So, I guess that means,
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright, so I'm assuming I should stop here then.
See you soon.
Because next time can be the finale. I take it. A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Yep. So, much like in the first game, stop right here, right in front of the first door, or the red door. As things kind of keep going trippy. Did I get to see everybody? I don't know. Let's check on my pet, who did indeed poop. Poop-a-doop. The trial was really long since the final one. Yeah. Everything's gonna be answered and all. And that is extremely intriguing. So, I'm really curious. I don't think so. What don't you think so? Let me save before I forget. If I freaking remember how to open the menu. Oh, I'm sure. It's, a lot has happened. I don't think you saw everyone. Well, I saw Akane, I saw Sonia, I saw Fuyuhiko. And, who else is alive? Not you. Oh, yeah, Kazuichi was... Yeah, I did see everyone then. Okay. Man. Man. Yeah, no, I saw everyone. For some reason, I thought I didn't. Wait a moment, what? I mean, I can look at this wireframe stuff all day. It's amazing. I love it. I want to know how they... I want to know, like, behind-the-scenes stuff. What kind of Coke does Kazuichi like? Probably Mountain Dew. I don't think he's from wrong part of land. Kazuichi, what kind of soda do you like? It's Coke. He likes Coke because his last name is Soda, even though it's Pop. Kazuichi Pop. His name is K-pop. Hey, Oppa. Well, he dislikes sugar-free anything, so. Oh. I never talked to this man. I only talked to... Who did I talk to? I only talked to myself, apparently. I talked to Teru a little bit. Man, he likes Mama. Aw. I didn't realize they were right next to each other. She's an O blood type? Like the cult in Japan. I did finish her. I didn't really talk to anybody else. Well, I talked to Akane a little bit. Alright. Didn't make that connection. Alright, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and enjoyed me next time for the finale of Danganronpa 2. I should probably figure out what's after Danganronpa 2. We'll see. I don't know how next week will go because it's going to be a little difficult, but I'll manage. Adios.